Hey, what's up, guys? Loki here, and welcome back to the second episode of Loki Plays Minecraft. So, in between episodes, I did just a little bit of farming of some wood, and I think I showed you in the last episode that I got some of these berries, these sweet berries that I've planted along here, just waiting for them to grow and expand them. So the plan for today is to make a mine, because we need some resources. While we did get some in the last episode, we are definitely going to need more. So I checked my chunk boundaries here, and I want to build this mine in the very center of a chunk. And it just so happens that the very center of that chunk are these 4 blocks right here. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is grab some of this wood that I farmed, and we are going to make some ladders. Now, obviously everybody knows how to make ladders, but just go ahead and do that here with you. Gonna definitely need some more. Okay, where's it? There it is. Even more still. Okay. We'll just do it like this then. There we go. Plenty of ladders. Alright, so I'm going to dig out this area right here, and we're going to go all the way down to bedrock. And I'm going to make what I consider to be one of the most efficient mines. And actually, I think I don't want to do that. I think I want to leave... this here, and we'll put ladders on the front of it. So I'm gonna dig this down and light it up along the way and put some ladders down, and I will meet you at the bottom. Alright, now while digging down, you can see found myself a little cave here, and this is the exact reason why we never dig straight down. You will die more often than not. Well, not necessarily, but in my experience, my luck, I die more than I survive. So I figured I'd bring you guys back, and we would explore this little bit of a cave together. First of all, definitely want to make sure I have a way out of here. So just gonna bring this down here. And get some ladders placed. And then we'll go see what we can find. So, while in the cave, I'm going to be placing my torches on the right wall so that I can find my way back, because as you can see, it's going to twist and turn and go in different places, different ways even. And definitely don't want to get lost down here. Well, it seems like there wasn't much that way. So I'm going to keep exploring here. And if anything interesting happens, I will bring you guys back to experience it with me. Specifically, if there's any mobs that I come across. And the obligatory first diamonds mined. Interrupted by the obligatory zombie raid. Alright, so we have 3 upstairs. Can you leave me alone to let me mine my diamonds, please? You jerk. Any more? No? Alright, so we have 3 upstairs. We need 3 for a diamond to pick. And we need 4 for an enchanting table. Yeah, we'll take 1 more. Why not? I'm sure we'll be getting a bunch of diamonds revealed today. So I am just going to keep exploring this cave and lighting it up. And bringing you back as I find anything interesting. Well, it appears as if we have found something interesting. Those are some wood planks that I did not place. Which means abandoned mine shaft. So, let's get up here and see what's up. And again, still going to be placing torches on the right wall so that I can find my... Oh, hello. Hello, zombie spawner. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be pretty spectacular. Zombie spawner basically right next to the base. I mean, this world is ridiculous. Everything that we have found so far, it seems like I would have generated this seed or something, and I promise you I did not. This is a completely randomly generated world. Alright, I have like no space left, but let's see what's in here. Diamond horse armor and a bucket. And a notch apple. Probably one of the hardest, or, well, rarest, I guess. Hardest to find, rarest dungeon loot. I'm gonna leave all of this here for now, actually. I'm gonna dump some of this stuff in here that I don't really need right now. So that we have a nice clean inventory for exploring the rest of this place. Alright. Definitely don't want to lose any of this stuff. Okay. I think that's good. I'm gonna make some torches real quick while I'm thinking about it. Oh, this is spectacular. I am super excited. Seems like next episode we're gonna be making an XP farm. Not a great one, obviously, because we don't have a whole lot of resources. Getting there, but we don't have a lot right now. But just something to get us some early game XP. That's all I really want. So I'm gonna keep exploring this, and if I find anything else that's amazing, we'll bring you guys right back. Alright, so after a thorough search of the area, this is the ore that I have come up with so far. And here is all of the rest of the loot, including the rails and mine carts. Luckily got melon seeds and pumpkin seeds and beetroot seeds, so we don't actually have to go searching for any of that stuff when we decide to make a farm. So that's spectacular. But now I have to figure out what exactly I'm going to take. Obviously I'm going to take all of this chest, and what I'm going to leave here to come back and get later. And then we need to get back to work on digging out the mine. So I'm going to do that, and once I get back upstairs, I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe so that we can mine the obsidian that is in our way. And when I get down there, I will bring you guys back in and explain to you what it is that I'm going to be doing. Alright, welcome back, guys. So I've spent a little bit of time here. I went up there, crafted myself a diamond pickaxe, and as you can see, it's lost quite a bit of durability already. And that is because I've been mining this obsidian, because this chunk right here, and the chunk is the yellow outline here, this chunk right here is where we're going to start the mine. And I want to start it at level 16. So this right here, as you can see, is the ceiling, and that is level 16. I'm currently on level 11, which is this, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're going to dig from Y level 16 all the way down to Y level 5, which I haven't actually started yet, so that we can maximize our diamond intake, because that's what this mine is for. It's for finding diamonds. So I'm going to spend quite a large amount of time digging out this chunk all the way down to bedrock. And as soon as I hit bedrock, we will talk about the next steps. Alright, and welcome back. So as you can see, I actually did a lot more work than what I meant to. So I've dug all the way down to bedrock, and this is the layout of the mine. Now, I know this looks kind of weird. I dug out this big area, and I'm not going to use the whole thing. But this mine format is actually going to allow us to get, I think, something close to 79% of the ores, if I remember correctly. I've used a lot of different mines over the years, but this one seems to be a pretty good one. So these tunnels that we're going to make are 10 blocks apart. Okay, and they're like that for a reason. So if we come in, this is the way that we're going to do this mine. We're going to come in, we're going to dig a poke hole, and we're going to dig until we can't dig anymore that way. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to do the same thing this way. And then we're going to go in 2 more blocks, so that we have this block and then this block here. And we're going to dig another poke hole. Again, until we can't dig anymore. Now, because there's ore there, we're going to go that way and get all of that ore. First, I want to dig the poke hole this way. So we're going to come in here, we're going to dig up this ore. Take just a second. Being careful of the lava above us, and also torching the place so that we don't have any mobs spawning. Alright, last piece here. Or not. There we go. There's the last piece. Alright, so the point of this mine is actually, when we come over here, again, we come in 1 block, and we're going to dig 5 this way, and we should see our other tunnel that way. Okay, so this is the way that we're going to get most of the ore in this area. So again, we'll go in a couple of blocks, or not there, because lava. So I'm going to start this from the top, and I'm going to work my way down, and hopefully we won't have too many of those areas where we have lava dripping down, and if so, we'll do what we can to manage it. Now, obviously this is not all going to get done today, but in digging all of this out, this entire area out, I have gotten a lot of resources that we were going to need for the future. I ended up actually finding a slime in the area, so slime balls. That's definitely a good thing. All of this rail and stuff that we found in the dungeon loot chests was spectacular, and definitely going to be able to use that. But this is our mine, and you guys probably won't see it a whole lot. Most of my work down here will probably be done off camera in between episodes and stuff like that. But this is it. Eventually we will try and make it pretty, but not anytime soon. So I'm gonna head back up to the top and talk about what's next. All right, welcome back, guys. So we're back up top here. As you can see, I've been planting some sugarcane in preparation for an enchanting setup, which hopefully we will be working on next episode. I think next episode we're gonna start by making a wheat farm and see if we can go find some cows and get a small leather farm going on. Leather farm and eventual food farm. So I've sorted out some stuff here. These are all of the rails I got. These are going to be my special items. That's the very first pick that I made. I'm going to keep that until we make a proper base. I've got some wood over here, and then just random stuff, and then all of our ores and gems. So we have a bit of time left today, and I decided that I want to try and make this zombie spawner into a small XP farm. So we're gonna head over that way now and get started on it. Now this is gonna be a very simple farm. It's not gonna be super productive or really anything special at all. It's just gonna be something to funnel the zombies into an area where we can kill them without dying ourselves. So I'm going to start digging this room out a bit, and once I get it dug out a little bit, we'll be right back and talk about what's next. Alright, so as you can see, I've done just a very small amount of digging out here. Just expanded the room a little bit to be a 9x9, so 4 blocks away from the spawner on each side. Now this torch configuration will completely turn off this spawner so that we can keep working without having to worry about the zombies spawning and you know, killing us. So the way that the spawners work, as we all know, is that they spawn 1 block above and 1 block below the spawner. Now, because zombies are too tall, they, you know, need 2 blocks here to be able to spawn. So we could put the roof there, but I don't know. I kind of like the roof where it is right now, so we're going to leave that alone. We're going to put 2 blocks there, or rather 3 blocks there, to keep the zombies from spawning directly on top of the spawner and getting stuck there. We want them to spawn in mid-air and fall into a water stream. Now, the water stream needs to be below this, so we actually need to dig out a couple more layers, and we're gonna go down, because they can still spawn at this layer, we want to go 2 blocks below that layer. So we're gonna go down 3 more layers, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're gonna place a water source in this corner that's going to push them all over that way. So I'm going to dig out these last 3 layers, and I will show you what to do next. And there we have it. So we have a 9x9 room that is 7 blocks tall with the spawner directly in the center. Now, I said that this was going to be a very simple farm, and it is. It requires exactly 1 bucket of water. Now, where this bucket of water gets placed is determined by where you want the zombies to end up. Now, this is the way that we came in, so we want the zombies to end up in this corner. So we're going to place a water bucket directly across from it, diagonally across from it. Okay? Now, that 1 bucket of water obviously does not reach all the way over here. It only goes 8 blocks. So we're going to dig out some more of this room. And if we dig out right underneath where this block is holding the water up, then the water will go another 8 blocks. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna dig this out here, get it all down one more level, and I will be filling all of this in as well, making sure to place blocks where there's gonna be water flowing. Definitely don't want the water to flow anywhere except for where we want it to flow. Alright, almost done here, and then we will let the water go, and we'll see where it goes now. Okay, so we break all of these blocks, just the front row, and now that one bucket of water will push all of the mobs into this little space here. Now, this is where we are going to kill them. So we want to drop them down 2 blocks so that they can't jump back up into the water. So now we need to work on the killing area. So I'm going to prepare this a little bit, and I will show you what we have. And welcome back. So, as we said before, we want the zombies to fall down 2 blocks so that they can't come back up onto the water. So, as we see here, we have a 2-block area. This is where they're going to stand when we kill them. Now, we don't want them to be able to get out. And with skeleton spawner, we could get away with just doing this. The skeletons wouldn't be able to get out. We'd be able to hit them, and everything would be fine. However, a zombie spawner also has baby zombies that it spawns. So we put in this and then this, because baby zombies are 1 block tall. They can fit through a 1-block opening. Now, we could still hit them from here, but it would be a little harder to get the XP and stuff like that. So we want to be at this level. Now, with the recent changes, a Minecraft player can actually duck under a block and a half. We can fit in a block and a half gap, so we can stand right here and kill them. But the other thing that zombies do is pack spawning, so that whenever you hit a zombie, it has a chance to spawn other zombies within a certain block radius. Now, I don't recall exactly what that radius is, but to help protect against it, we're going to slab this entire little room here, which will also still allow us to come up underneath here and hit the zombies without any troubles, and also keep us safe. So there's not a whole lot this way, I remember from exploring. So what we're going to do is we're going to block this off, because we also need that room to be entirely dark. Let's see, we have some more cobble here. We need this room to be entirely dark because slabs can let light through, and we do not want the zombies, the zombie spawner rather, to have any light around it, otherwise it will not work efficiently. That is why the torches up there keep it from spawning at all. So we're gonna slab just a bit of this area, again, to keep the zombies from spawning friends and coming up and killing us from behind. So I'm going to do just a little bit of that, and when we come back, we'll be inside of the spawner, taking out the lights and seeing how well it works. Alright, so as you can see, I have put slabs up for quite a long distance. These torches will be coming down before the spawner will work to its full efficiency. But I wanted to show you guys without having to worry about what the video looks like, the video being too dark, without there being any torches. So now I'm going to attempt to remove all of the torches in this area and then get out without dying to zombies. And then we will see how this works. So, just a couple more torches here, and yep, there they go already. And don't come out. Okay. So I believe we got all the torches, so I'm gonna run around here real quick and remove these torches because we don't want any light leaking in over there. And I think those are good enough to stay. So now we can stand here, and I know that this is really hard to see, but as you can see here, the zombies are trapped there. And we have a working, albeit very rudimentary, XP farm. No automatic damage, no automatic drop collection. Just stand here and kill. And we have a little chest here that I can store the zombie flesh in when we're done. And there's no way to turn it off or anything. The only way to turn it off is to get out of the radius of it. So there we have it. A rudimentary early game zombie spawner. Now, as you can see, I have 30 levels. I would very much like to do some enchanting, but we don't have an enchanting setup, which is what we're going to focus on in the next episode. Getting some cows, putting together a small wheat farm, potentially not small, but a small wheat farm, breeding the cows up, getting some leather, making some bookshelves, making an enchanting table, and getting some enchanting done. So, I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me today, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, go ahead and give me a like. I'd appreciate it quite a bit. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all come back and see us.